Oh, I always get really emotional when I open up a new brush and use it for the first time, because then it gets dirty and it's no longer new. So, oh, I'm scared. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today's video is a haul video about my trip to Salon Melbourne. I actually worked at Salon Melbourne this year for Inglot Cosmetics, and it was on Sunday the 1st of March and Monday the 2nd of March. Salon Melbourne is basically a beauty, hair, makeup and nails expo for industry professionals and also industry students. So last year I did a haul on my Salon Melbourne trip and all of the products that I had purchased, and that seemed to have gone pretty well. So I thought I would do another one this year. So this year I did buy more makeup brushes because Crown Brushes was there and also Designer Makeup Tools was there, and I am absolutely obsessed with makeup brushes. I really do not feel like I could not love a brush. Even if I feel like one looks similar or does the same thing, if I don't have it, I need it. I want it. So I bought lots of brushes again this year and a couple of cosmetics as well. So let's get into it. I'll start off with my shop at the Media Makeup Store. The bag is huge, but in fact it is not full, unfortunately. So I purchased this really cool palette of foundations. There's 11 foundations in this palette, and on the back of the palette it has all of the different foundation colors and codes, and so that's it there. This space up the top here is actually empty, and I'm assuming that is for mixing colors. So basically you would scrape the colors out and pop them on the side there and mix them if you need to, or if you don't have a palette that you need to mix something on, you can use that little well there. So these are the colors here. I have already tried them. You can see a couple of scrapes, and they're really easy to apply. You just use a sponge or like a beauty blender, and you can use that really sparingly and get a nice natural coverage, or you can use it really heavily and get a beautiful finish for photography. I bought this for my makeup kit. It was $108, I believe, but there's quite a lot of product in there. If you're familiar with the Kryolan paint stick foundations, or the kit that I already have with all of the foundations in the little pot things inside, something similar to this with a lid though, they last forever and ever and ever, and I'm assuming that this is going to last just the same because a little goes a long way. Speaking of Kryolan, I actually did go and visit Kryolan. I love their bags. It's this cute little black bag with a silver ribbon and their logo on the front. I think it's just really sweet. So I was at their stand for so long trying all these different lip products, because I do have a lot of their face products and like pigments, glitters and things like that. So I wanted to get some lip products, which I'm actually wearing at the moment. So this is the packaging here, and I've got two colors. The one I'm wearing is, oh, I'll have to double check now which one I'm wearing. I'm wearing the one called Gospel, I believe. So it's a lip stain. So if you're familiar with Lime Crime Velveteens or Clara Cosmetics Kiss Proof lips, sort of similar. They're not as matte, they're not as dry. So they still go on like a liquid lipstick, like the Anastasia ones, for example, but they don't dry completely matte, which I think is really nice. Something a little bit different in my kit, or in my own collection, actually. So they're a lip stain. They come like this. This one here is called Gospel, and that's the one I have on right now, and I love it. I've put it on probably about 20 minutes ago, and it's not completely non-transferable. Yeah, it's not transferring at the moment, so it's dried enough, but it's not as matte as some of the Velveteens or the Anastasia, Beverly Hills lip products and all those other sort of Pretty Zombie cosmetics. They're more matte than these, but these are really beautiful. So that is Gospel, beautiful color, and this one here is called Jazz. I had to get this one because it's just a beautiful coral color. So it looks like this, and it's a coral color, and it has a little paintbrush for easy application. So that is quite a nice sort of summery color that I don't have, so I thought I'd get that. Then I stopped over to Makeup Net. They're an online company. They also have a store in Puckle Street, Moonee Ponds, if you're from Melbourne and you're familiar with that area. And I went and purchased some sugar pills. So, well, one sugar pill product. I purchased a pigment. I don't own any of the sugar pill loose eyeshadow pigments. So this is the packaging. Isn't it just adorable? So this is a loose eyeshadow, or pigment if you'd like to call it. And that's the way it comes there. This one is called Charme, I believe. I hope that's the way you pronounce it. And it's obviously a vegan, cruelty-free brand sugar pill, if you wanted to know, if you didn't know. And it's a really beautiful peach color, and I will do a swatch because the camera just won't do it justice, I know that much. So let's do a little swatch here. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. So it's a peach tone, and it has gold reflects, and you cannot see that. No! Okay, let's just scrap that. What I'll do is I'll use it in a look in an Instagram post or whatnot. But it's a peach tone with a soft glittery gold sort of reflect in there. Beautiful, love it. So moving on to makeup brushes and sort of accessories. I don't know where to put them. Oh, here we go. So I visited Crown Brushes and Designer Makeup Tools. So first of all, I'll show you my Designer Makeup Tools brush belt slash brush case holder. So technically it is a belt because it does have the long strap with the clip here, so you can wear it around your waist when you're doing makeup professionally on people. It's still a great case if you were just to buy it to keep your brushes in if you don't do makeup on other people, purely because it comes with this really good sturdy zip. So this is the case here with all of the brushes inside it, just so you could see just how it looks. I haven't used any of these brushes just yet, but I just know they're going to be amazing because I bought Designer Makeup Tools brushes last year and I know they're going to be amazing. It was $24, which is stupid. I think it's so cheap for something like this. I really was lacking something like this in my professional kit. I do have a brush belt and I do have a large brush roll, but it just didn't seem to be enough because I do have a lot of brushes, and when I go and do, say, a wedding and there's 7-8 people and I really don't want to waste time cleaning brushes in between, what I'll do is I'll bring pretty much all of my brushes and I will just use them, put the dirty ones aside, and then use the clean ones, and I'll never have to sit there cleaning my brushes. I have so many extras. The job is done a lot quicker, and then what I'll do is I'll come home after my full day of makeup and I'll then clean them and be there forever. But it's better that way because the job is done quicker, and then of course your customers, your clients are going to be a lot happier. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Crown brushes because I don't have as many of those in my hand. Blending brush, this one is called the C441 Pro Blending Crease, and it's a white haired tapered blending brush. C317 Deluxe Crease Brush, which is better known as a bullet brush. So it has a dome shape sort of tip here. Precision Foundation, the code is C332, so it's a thinner, smaller foundation brush. Another blending brush because you really cannot have enough blending brushes. As I always say, when you're doing an eye look, one blending brush is not enough. You need some extra clean ones and things like that. So this is another blending brush. It doesn't have a name or a code, but it is from Crown Brushes, and it's a black tapered blending. Picked up another brush, again, no name, which sometimes is a little bit annoying, especially when I'm doing like a YouTube video and you guys really want to know what brush it is. So I kind of wish they had more names or codes or something on there, but it doesn't matter. This brush anyway looks like it's going to be really great. So I'm assuming it's like a crease blending but a lot shorter in the hairs and not as fluffy, and it's a duo fiber. I purchased this really cute angle blush brush, C104. So it looks like this. I do have similar brushes, but I was really lacking something like this in my kit as an extra. Okay, so moving on to the Designer Makeup Tools brushes. Look how many! I am notorious for losing my lip brushes. I purchased another lip brush. It comes in this little bullet case and you pop it out and it's like a minuscule tiny lip brush. Really small. I said to the gentleman at the stand, I'm looking for a really thin angled eyeliner brush to use with gel liners. One like my Inglot Cosmetics 31T brush, and this is the best I could find and the best he could find. It's an angled liner brush. It's the Designer Makeup Tools 46S, and it looks like this. It's not exactly what I wanted. The 31T angled liner brush from Inglot is by far the best angle eyeliner brush I have ever found. I have so many angle brushes and I end up using them for brows instead of liner because nothing is better than the 31T Inglot brush. This is not even close. It's just the thinnest one I could find that day, and I really wanted just another eyeliner brush, but it looks like I'll just be buying some more Inglot ones. But still, nonetheless, this is fantastic shape and I know I'll have a use for it, absolutely. Next brush I purchased is the 100S05 Special Soft Crease, and it's a natural mix of hair. It again would be called like a pointy bullet brush, sort of like the Sigma pointy little bullet brush. So it's got white bristles and it's quite thin and pointy, great for the crease. Little guy, it's a long concealer brush, 13NL06. I don't have any concealer brushes that are this sort of slender this way. Really tiny, great for under the eyes or cleaning up eyeshadow. I'm gonna find heaps of uses for this, I'm sure. Even cleaning up any mistakes of your lipstick and stuff like that. I love the long handled brushes. I feel like for some reason I have more control. That doesn't make sense, but I do like long handled brushes. So this is a natural eyeshadow brush and it's fine Euro Sable. 12908 is the code. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush. So just to apply eyeshadow directly to, pack color onto the lid. So I was really excited when I found this little guy. So this one here is named a Short Smudger Fine Natural Blend Brush, and it's 163B08 is the code. So this is the shape here. It's such a cute little dome-ish, well it's actually, if you can see from the side, it's flat. It's skinny, but it's flat that way, but it goes dome this way. So this is a smudge brush for under the eyes, or even smudging kohl liner on the top of the lid if you're doing a smoky. I love these types of brushes because when you're doing things like smokies or even just a natural look and you need to blend something out, you don't want to use something too big or you'll blend it too far. So this is a beautiful detailer brush. I'm really happy I got this little guy. Next I purchased this guy, and to be honest with you, it's not a brush I don't think I've ever seen this shape before. So it's a little kind of stubby brush, and this one doesn't have a name, and it is an angled brush. I'm assuming that this would be great for contouring the nose or even, contouring here really sharply. Yeah, you could use it for your eyes, sort of, but I think it's better for facial sort of contouring and stuff for more detail on the face. Then I purchased an extra 2 foundation brushes. So this is the Ultimate Foundation Brush. It's 114D24, it's the code, and it just looks like this, and it's a gorgeous long handled brush, and I bought 2 of those. This little guy, and this one is a blush brush. This is called the Professional Soft Blush, and it's the Finest Goat Mix. The code is 116D24. It is super soft. I love the shape of this brush because it fits snug, just like right there. Last but not least, I bought this powder brush. So this one here is really soft. It doesn't have a name, so I can't tell you the code, basically it's an extra powder brush for my kit. Okay guys, so that is the end of my haul video for Salon Melbourne 2014. Thank you to all of the beautiful people that I met, some of my YouTube subscribers and Instagram followers. You know who you are. You are so gorgeous and lovely, and it was really great to meet you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!